WF representing Palace, so let's tell you about Palace.
Eagle Eye Football here, Crystal Palace 0, Sunderland 0, joined here with the chairman. Thoughts on the game?
Disappointing, really. I think when we in the second half, when we actually started to push forward, I think we showed like we were a much better team than Sunderland. We just didn't do enough, did we? In the last probably 10 minutes, we showed the intensity to win the game. I think we should have showed that half an hour before that, and I think we probably would have won it. But saying that, Pino missed a brilliant chance in the first half, and their goalkeeper had an absolute worldie, didn't he? Saved probably 3 or 4 or 5 brilliant chances. So disappointing draw, but we're unbeaten. We didn't concede, so we move on.
So there was a big difference between the first half and the second half of the match. What do you think was different between the first and the second half?
I don't think it was nothing too much tactically. I think it was just moving the ball forward faster. I think that's all it was, because we were so laboured in the first half. We were moving the ball so slowly, backwards and forward, doing nothing. But the second half, we actually tried to move the ball forward with more intensity, and I think that works a lot. And all of a sudden, when we started to move the ball quickly, especially Mitchell found loads of space, didn't he? And he got much more onto the ball. But no, I don't think it was nothing major. I just think it's a bit of a Palace way, really, isn't it? We sort of start off the first half very sort of laboured and really step up second half, which is what we did. But if Pino scores that goal in the first half, which he really should have done, different game. We win that game 2-3-0 comfortably.
Yeah, definitely. Other parts of his game, personally, I didn't think his passing looked too clever, really. But, that probably comes in the more he plays. But looking at the other new signing that had his home debut today, how do you think Uche played?
Do you know something? I was really impressed with all of them, actually. I thought, if we go Uche, he looks really strong and he looks pretty quick, isn't he? I think he's going to be a handful. I don't know if he's going to be like a prolific goal scorer, but he's definitely going to be a handful, no question about it. Pino, he's a proper continental player. He always finds space, and he's always open for a pass. He's just today's passing was it was the right pass every time, but it just overhit everything. But that will come in time, and the more games he plays, he's going to get better. I think there's a real player in there, and Uche, he's only on for 10 minutes, but he sort of showed now that he could be put on the sub probably most games as well. If not, actually, he might have earned himself a start at Millwall if we do decide to rest of new players. But I thought, without being fantastic, they were all promising in different ways.
Someone that came off the bench, actually, that I thought did really well was Justin Devaney. We're normally quite critical, saying, he's not there, he's not a number 10, you should play him in the number 6. Glasgow came on and persisted playing him in the 10 again today. How do you think his performance was? And do you think his game's adapting to that number 10 role?
Yeah, I think it is, actually. What he does give you is energy, isn't it? He's actually quite quick across the field, and he's good in the tackle, and he puts himself about. And I think he's one of them players that wherever he plays, he's going to give you 100%. He doesn't sulk about not playing in his favourite position. Or I don't think he should play as an 8. I think he's perfect 6, but I was quite surprised to see Kamada drop back in the midfield, because I think he was our best attacking option. He's the one that got all the shots away, and of course when he dropped back we didn't really get the shots anyway, but no.
I was just waiting for the time.
3.5. Okay. So when he dropped Kamada back to midfield, I think we sort of lost a bit of attacking impetus, but No, I think Devaney's a kind of player that needs to be in every team, doesn't he? Because he's a bit of a jack of all trades. He plays really well at the 6, but he can play 8 and 10, not as well as obviously Eze or something like that, but he's a good player.
I'm going to say one word. Tell me what his performance of the game was. Referee.
Oh, he was shit, wasn't he? From start to finish. Honestly, he really was. I mean, we always seem to get like the new referees, isn't it? Newish referees.
He's not a new ref though. He's been refereeing quite constantly in the Premier League since 2022.
Honestly, he looked like he had no control at all. I mean, literally, Sunderland players were throwing themselves on the floor all over the field to break up play, to stop the clock. And then, it just everything he did was slow. It was cumbersome. He made the wrong decisions. I don't think he gave us a free kick. Till about the 46th minute, and the bit where I think we put the ball over to Pino, wasn't it? And that guy just absolutely flattened him, and he did nothing. So
he didn't even blow for a foul, did he?
No, he was terrible. Absolutely, start to finish, he was terrible.
Who was your man of the match today?
I was going to say the all the way, but I think Kamada did all the things we did well. It was down to Kamada, so I'll give it to Kamada.
Chairman at the Palace.
Always at the Palace. Bye.